Expatriates, a person that lives outside their native country. We usually stay in a foreign country for a certain period of time and we'll plan to return to our origin country eventually. But some of us refuse to return. Maybe it's the weather, or maybe culture. But in this video, I'm not going to talk about culture or weather or whatever the heck that made expatriates stay in foreign countries. Today, I'm going to talk about fellow expatriate and colleague, SYED. Now, SYED and I are from let's just say that the country we're from is a much more developed country than Malaysia. Now, SYED here has a bad reputation in the company we're currently working in. Today we're going to look at some of the things that he shouldn't do as an expatriate. Now let's get started, shall we?
Hey man, look at my new watch. It's Rolex. Bought it for more than 100k. It's very expensive and nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay,
I don't think you can afford it though. You want to look at it?
Sorry.
As we can see in this scene, SYED seems to show off his wealth, or flexing as they may call it nowadays. Now, SYED should have not done such things, especially when the country he's working in is a developing country.
Kau buka apa ni?
Hey man, you know what this country could use? More taxis.
Okay.
And also I think better public transportation. Because here in this country there are all these traffic jams everywhere. Do you agree? And the trains here are very sluggish. It's never on time. So I think that should change in this country.
Okay.
Now in this scene, SYED approaches two of the other workers and preaches on how to improve their country. This shows disrespect toward the people and the country, seeing as it is still a developing country, not a developed country like SYED's original country.
Hey, what are you doing? What's wrong? This is how we do it in my country. Put your foot down.
In this scene, we can see that SYED seems to be relaxing at his workplace as if he's on a vacation all along. This is an unacceptable behavior because he is still working, just in a different country.
Hey babe, how's it going? All good? So, have the kids eaten? No?
Bro.
Yes?
Bro, it's important, bro.
So have you eaten?
You have to finish it.
In this scene, we can see that SYED is on call with his wife, asking how is everything on their end. He seems to be distracted, even when one of his colleagues is about to hand out important documents. Now this is unacceptable. One must use time accordingly. This means knowing when is the time to work and when is the time to contact your loved ones.
No? Can't you see I'm on the phone?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, sorry. Some lousy one.
Yo, bro, come talk to us.
Nah man, I don't hang with you guys. Sorry. Hey man!
In this scene, we see that SYED isolates himself from other colleagues and only socializes with other expatriates, which is me. Now, as an expat, he shouldn't isolate himself from anyone. As an expat, we need to socialize more with our local colleagues so that we could learn more about the country.
Good! Yeah! Lovely day, eh? Everything's good? Yeah.
As an expatriate, we should know on what to do and what not to do before working in another country. To simplify things, we should be prepared before working in another country as an expat. We have to keep in mind that we are working in another nation. Things might not be the same as our original country. This means keeping our attitude in check and try to mix yourself with the locals. And to make things even more simplified, Don't be like SYED.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for
Cái nào mà chạy về chứ? Cái này là cái đó.
Hey, what are you doing? Put your foot down.
It's a problem, man.